Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're here for the CONCACAF Champions Cup draw. Two draws in less than a week. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing tonight? Angus, thank you for coming in already this evening. I guess I better sit up straight a little bit more so you can see me. Um, you're right, Angus. Soccer for dummies. So the stream has started for CONCACAF Champions Cup. Here's the participating teams. So from Canada, Vancouver FC got it from the Canadian Championship. Then the Caribbean Cup, Defense Force FC, O&M FC, and Mount Pleasant FA, all in the Caribbean Cup. Central American Cup, Deportivo, CSD, Cartagenas, Alajuelense, Real CD España, and Sporting San Miguelito are the ones from the Central American Cup. And then the Canadian Premier League, you have Atletico Ottawa and Forge FC. And then for the League's Cup qualifiers, you have LA Galaxy and the Seattle Sounders. And then Liga MX, you have Monterrey, Club America, Cruz Azul, Deportivo, Toluca, FC, Pumas, and Tigres are your Liga MX teams. And then your MLS sides are Cincinnati, Inter Miami, LAFC, the Union, San Diego, and the Vancouver Whitecaps. And then the U.S. Open Cup slot goes to Nashville SC. Oh, and a familiar face for this draw. Alexi Lawless is there for this one. So they're going through their spiels, you know. Alexi is the host. I know. I was surprised by that. The energy. Oh, I just spilled some of my drink. They say the 61st of this tournament. What's up, Gracie? How are you? How's things going? So, as previous announced, so here's the breakdown, I guess. So the round of 16, the champions of CONCACAF's three regional cup competitions, Alajuelense, Mount Pleasant, and Seattle Sounders, as well as Toluca, the Liga MX champions, with most accumulated points, and Inter Miami CF, the MLS Cup champions, have received a bye in the round of 16. So I guess I could share this. This is what I'm reading. The cup draw starts. It's actually on right now. You can go to CONCACAF's YouTube channel and watch it there. They have kicked it off. I didn't know that, Gracie. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Gracie. I really appreciate that. Always helps out the channel. So yeah, all those teams get a bye. I wish we could see this bigger because it shows the bye and stuff. So then there's 5 clubs that will also be pre-seeded into a round of 16. The round of 16 positions based on the CONCACAF club rankings. So Toluca, okay, those are the 5 teams I already said. But then there's also in that round 1, Cruz Azul, Tigres, Club America, all have been placed in their spots there. Yes, also on Fox Sports too. I forgot about that. So the 19 remaining clubs that will begin in round 1 will be divided into 2 club pots as following. So pot 1 has the best ranked clubs in CONCACAF ranking, and then the pot 2 is 11 lowest rankings, which is crazy to see that San Diego is in that pot 2. So the available 19 round 1 bracket positions will be divided into the 2 pots as followed. And so you just have a, what, 2, 4, 5, 6. I don't understand what those all, I'm guessing because we have already 3 filled in for the round 1 positions there. Yeah, all the seedings. Yeah, it's BS. Yeah, they can't have 5 clubs and have a normal tournament. Like, yeah, exactly. It all has to be round 1, round of 16. Wow, Alexi Lawless and this other lady, they are bringing the enthusiasm for this. Okay, so here, this is a better view. So they're still going through. They're doing a little show. Hopefully, it's not as bad as what we watched the other day for the World Cup. But here's a little bit better look. Hopefully, you can see that. So A1 is taken by the Vancouver Whitecaps, LAFC in A2, Cruz Azul in A3, and then CF Monterrey in A4, Club America in A7, and Tigres in A9. And then, like we said already, for the round of 16 for the first bye, you have Seattle Sounders, Miami, Alajuelense, Mount Pleasant, and Toluca. Oh, I know what you're meaning, Grace, but I mean, I feel like they're bringing a little bit more than what we usually see. Also, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah. I like that. I like that, Angus. So I believe it was Gracie that said in the Discord there's only 5 teams that have yet to compete in this tournament that are in this tournament this time. So that's cool that we have some new ones. I wish that we had some more. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be cheering for some of these, teams that we don't really hear about. These, the Caribbean Cup teams. Like, I gotta say, Defense Force FC. That's a pretty cool name. Pretty cool name. So, and then Mount Pleasant is definitely a different name that you don't really, I guess, see too much. So I'm excited for that. So, is there any team that you all will be cheering for in this tournament? Obviously, I got to support Nashville. I will be supporting Nashville in this because they are one of my favorite teams in MLS. But I would also like to see one of the Canadian teams do well. Forge played in this last time. Um, and so like that'll be cool to see them play again. So they won it in 1985. Last appeared in 2002. So they're from Trinidad. Okay. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. Is Police Academy? No, I don't believe so. They are not a part of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. But I 100% believe you if that is true. Like I could see that being a team, Angus. Right now, 67% of you think a Liga MX team is going to be the winner of the tournament this time around. Which I could see that too. And so right now they're talking about the ball that is going to be used for CONCACAF Champions Cup here. It's a pretty cool looking ball. I mean, it's with their blue and light blue colors. But they got grouped. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, that's pretty cool that Trinidad had 2 different teams. Angus, any MLS team but the Pink Demons. Wow. Hey, it looks like Miami is going to have to do a huge overhaul because Suarez, thank goodness, I'm not going to hate Miami as much now that Suarez is pretty much leaving. He was meeting today or tomorrow with I think his boyhood club. So if he's leaving, I'm not going to dislike Miami as much as I have been this year. I like Messi. I think Messi is the GOAT. He is one of the best to ever play the game. And I'm glad that we've got to see him. I'm glad that he's in MLS. So I'm excited to see what they do next season with all the different changes because Allende might not be back. It just depends on if his club, what is it, Celta Vigo, uh, allow him to come back to Miami for another season. So we're getting another video here. Oh, they are not, Gracie. Okay, gotcha. Well, that kind of sucks because I hope that he doesn't come back. Because yeah, I saw that there was rumors that he was going to go back there, but oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. All right, so let's just while we're sitting here watching, so O&M FC are from, are they really a university? So they're from the Dominican Republic, from Santo Domingo. They were founded in 1974, and so they got what how did they got through with the Caribbean Cup, one of the 3 slots in it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you're right, Gracie. I mean, that's why I don't think that he deserves to be in MLS either. But I also don't think that he should be allowed to play at all for all the stuff that he's done. So here's a fun fact also. Mount Pleasant FA, they were founded in 2016. So that's pretty cool. They're a very new club. They're in Jamaica. They play in the Jamaica Premier League. They gained promotion for the first time in 2018. And then in 2023, they won their first ever league title, defending Cavalier. So that's pretty cool that they've come up. They're a newer club and they're getting the job done there in Jamaica. Is Alexi Lawless married? I know that's a weird question. I don't know if he's married or not. So Carlos is out here. Hopefully we get the draw underway soon. Yeah, I was going to say that's crazy. Like um, they also have promotion relegation in Jamaica. So it's saying Defense Force was founded in 1974 there in Trinidad. It's the nation's most successful club, winning 20 national championships. They've won 15 titles in 22 seasons uh, in the National League from 1974 to 1995. So, since they are composed of Trinidad and Tobago's protective forces, they are named Defense Force FC, which I think that's really cool. You know, 13-0 to someone. Wow. Thanks, Gracie. Thanks. You think that I can play for a second division club that's not professional? I appreciate that. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Yes, I doubt that I could even do that, Gracie. So right now they're going through. I don't know if you're watching or not. If you're not watching and just hanging out, they are now going through how the selection works, and we kind of went over that earlier. That is the retirement league. That would be the league for me. That's for sure. Hey, that's pretty cool. Defense Force has an Instagram too. Uh, I know that that's like out of nowhere, but and then I think it's awesome because Vancouver FC aren't they a fair? They're a fairly new team too for Canada, right? Yeah, they were founded in 2022. They compete in Canadian Premier League, the top tier of Canadian soccer. So that's pretty cool. Yes, I agree, Gracie. This has been very much better than what the better than what we saw the other day. Away goals in 2026? Is there really? I did not see that. Brad. Oh, look at that bald head. Brad's the man. Brad Guzan's a part of the drawing. I love this. Let's go, Brad. Also, I watched Brad was on Fox like roundtable where they talked about the group stages. Him, Landon, and CJ. And I didn't get to watch the full thing. Well, I didn't get to listen to the full thing today while I was working. I got to finish listening to it to see what they say. But man, I love Brad Guzan. I know that we gave him a hard time at some point in time, but you are right, Gracie. They're pretty much all fairly new. Because how old is the Canadian Premier League? So it was founded in 2017, and its first season was 2019. So Forge FC has the most championships. They've won 4. Most shields is Forge with 3. But the current shield holder is Forge, but the current champion is Atletico Ottawa. And that's the thing. Ottawa, they were founded in 2020. They play at TD Place. They were founded in 2020 by the Spanish club Atletico Madrid. So I did not know that. The owner is Manuel Vega. The CEO is Manuel Vega, but the owner is Atletico Madrid. I was wondering if they had any ties to Atletico Madrid, but I wasn't 100% sure. But that's pretty cool. I did not know that. All right, so there's still I don't know who they just announced. Oh, Pardo. Yes, the Snowzilla. Yeah, that was crazy. That bicycle kick was something else, wasn't it, Angus? Did Nashville didn't get a bye, did they? They're in one of the pots, I think. You hate when they talk. I know, Captain. Let's just get to the draw, right? Let's see where everybody ends up. Also, speaking of Nashville, they re-signed Willis today to an extension. So he will still be in goal for them going forward, which is pretty cool. I thought he did a pretty good job for Nashville. But he is coming back as he will return for at least one more season. But Schweik is expected to be the number one. So that's pretty wild that he chose to stay for that. It really is, Angus. Like, it's going to be one of the most memorable bicycle kicks for sure. So now we're pre-seeded, 5 clubs get a bye from the first round. So the Central American Cup, Caribbean Cup, Leagues Cup, MLS Cup, and I'm guessing Champions Cup last year. Oh yeah, I agree, Gracie. I don't like him on Twitter and stuff, but yeah, when he's on TV, I'm fine with him. He could get annoying sometimes. But yeah, because I listen to him and what is his counterpart on Fox? I listen to their podcast every once in a while. Yeah, because MLS. So also MLS offseason starts tomorrow. Free agency starts tomorrow, I believe. So yeah, State of the Union podcast. I forget what the guy's name is that's with him. I really like him too. I like the other guy, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. So 1 and A is what we will begin with here. You're right. You're right, Gracie. Hey, Kevin, what's up? How are you feeling about this? Is there any one team that you're cheering for in this one, Kevin? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I cannot remember your Canadian Premier League team that you cheer for. No, it's not Stu Holden. Um, Mossy. That's who it is. David Mossy. Yeah, I kind of like David Mossy. Yes, Angus, that's the one time I don't like. Like anytime politics are brought up, yeah, I agree. What's up, Henry? How are you? So, Henry, this is our Champions League. This is CONCACAF's Champions League that we were watching the draw for because this is CONCACAF. Yeah, CONCACAF is a different breed for sure. All right, so pot one has Vancouver, LAFC, Monterrey, Union, Cincinnati, Galaxy, Nashville, and Pumas. You're just a fan of the league? Okay. York United changed their name? Forge, yeah, Forge is, I mean, they have the most championships. But is York really becoming Enter Toronto? Oh, that's a good question. Can if he can watch it on YouTube? Alahalunse. Is there any Kevin? Is there any new teams coming into um Enter Toronto FC. I like that. I like it. Oh yeah, it says it here on Wikipedia. All right, so we get our first draw here. Okay, so LA Galaxy. So they came out of pot one, so they're the first ones. Let's see who they will be up against here. Oh, Valor folded. Oh, I see that. And a new club in Quebec. Okay. All right, let's see where LA Galaxy get placed. There'll be I think a home side at first. Let's see, A2. So these ones are just getting everything set up here. Man, that sucks. Why did Valor fold? Just not enough fans or anything? Yeah, so it's USA, Canada, Mexico, Jamaica, Trinidad. There's actually a lot of different teams. Henry. FC Supra du Quebec. Are they really? They're not called the Sweepers. Okay. Never mind. All right. So they drew Pumas and they were A1. So now Nashville is chosen. Kevin, that is pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Okay, Gracie, there you go, Kevin. Not Kevin, Henry. Judging Brad's shuffling. I didn't even see that. So Nashville got A6. So what is Supra? What's their jersey? Have they shown jerseys or anything yet? Oh, gotcha, Kevin. So yeah, get them out of here. If they don't really care, get them out. We only want, people that care about it want to grow it. Gotcha, Henry. Yeah. Yeah, there's only a handful from the other areas. So Cincinnati goes to A10. Can we have the bracket? Let me see here. Nope, don't want rankings. So LAFC. Oh, where did that go? I love the fact that Brad. Okay, so they're filling this in. So if Nashville, that sucks. If Nashville win, they have to go on to play Inter Miami. Not Wayne Gretzky tonight. No, Henry, Inter Miami get a bye in the first round, so they will either play Nashville or whoever Nashville gets selected with. So that sucks. Pumas, if Pumas wins their game, they play Toluca. LA Galaxy can move on to play Mount Pleasant. So Galaxy right now, depending on who they get in round one, could be very easy route for them to get to the round of 8. Angus. Yeah, Kevin, Nashville versus Miami again. Yeah, in the round of 16 potentially. So whoever gets A11, um, and then LAFC, if they win their match, they play Alajuelense in a round of 16. And then when the Whitecaps, if the Whitecaps win, they go on to play Seattle Sounders. Henry, I do too. I hope that they pick it up on defense. Zimmerman did not. I don't think Zimmerman re-signed with them, so they need defenders now. So down to the last two teams in pot one, we have the Union. So they can either go into A8 or A4. And so really they could play Club America in the round of 16 or Cruz Azul. As of right now, we don't know what the other teams are for those two positions. Yeah, we could, Gracie. Yep. Also, Kevin, I'm getting very much I really want to get invested in the Canadian Premier League. I don't know why, but I like that they're a younger, it's a young league, and I feel like they're making waves. I think that they're getting better and better each year. Nobody's getting fired. Look at Alexi Lawless. All right, so the first club of pot two here. Let's see who it is. So San Diego FC right off the bat here for the round one. So let's see where he ends up in that B section. Well, who do they? I hope that they open up against a Liga MX team. So hopefully they get B1, B3, B4, B7, or B9. And yes, we are playing bingo here. So if you hit bingo, please let me know. All right, let's see here. It has Angus. So B1. And I think that that's they play against Pumas to open it up. So I like that. I like that they're taking on a Liga MX team to open it up. That's going to be a good one. And whoever wins that match between Pumas and San Diego will move on to play against Toluca. Dion struck me. So Vancouver FC is the second one drawn here. Oh, okay, Kevin. So usually it's a lateral move to the Irish League. Hey, I'm here for it. I hope that the league continues to grow, though. All right, Vancouver. Let's see if Vancouver plays against Vancouver. I like that, Angus. They get B3. So Vancouver will take on Cruz Azul in the round one. Yeah, Captain, I agree. Like they should have someone else there. All right, next up. Defense Force FC. Let's see where they end up. Oh my goodness, that could finish 30-0. Cruz Azul versus Vancouver? Or are you saying Defense Force FC? Because they haven't, I don't think they have drawn. Maybe if I'm behind. That's a beatdown. Vancouver FC is bad. Oh no. All right, where will Defense Force takes on the Philadelphia Union? They're in the number 8 spot for round 1. So that could probably be a beat down also. I don't know how good Defense Force is, but it's the Philadelphia Union we're talking about here. You're right, Angus. Yeah, Saturday morning cartoon. Zelahu? Is that how you say that? Zelahu is up next. Let's see where they go. So how did they even get in then? If they're that bad, how did Vancouver FC get in this? That's real easy for Cruz Azul then. Zelahu? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Zelahu. And who will they be taking on here? B4. So they get matched up with CF Montreal. Not Montreal. CF Monterey. My goodness. Yeah, Defense Forces from Trinidad and Tobago. They are a group of military force people. So Atletico Ottawa is next here. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Gracie. Thank you. Made it through because MLS. Because they gotcha. So for Cruz Azul versus Vancouver, whoever wins that matchup will take on either Monterey or Gelou in the round of 16 here. But now we are getting ready to find out who Atletico Ottawa will be playing against. See, I don't know if they give a good game to any of these teams that are left. B6. So they will be taking on Nashville. Could they give Nashville a run for their money, Kevin? I'm looking at you here for that. Could they give Nashville a run for their money? And whoever wins that match, Atletico Ottawa or Nashville, they will move on to the round of 16 to play Inter Miami. Oh, really, Henry? That's pretty cool. So we got O&M now, FC from the Dominican Republic. See who they end up taking on. So all that's left is to go up against the Galaxy, LAFC, Club America, Tigres, Cincinnati, or Vancouver Whitecaps here. They need to play that in a blizzard. So B10 is where they're going to go. And they are playing against FC Cincinnati. So whoever wins that match between O&M and FC Cincinnati will move on to either take on Tigres or whoever gets drawn in that B9 spot. Miguelito is up next here. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these pretty good, okay? So they have a good roster. I like that. Well, I mean, they're owned by Atletico Madrid, so I would hope that they have a little bit of money to spend there. All right. B2. So they go to take on LA Galaxy. So whoever wins that match will move on to play Mount Pleasant. So I think that's probably going to be pretty easy for the Galaxy to move on here in round 1 and in the round of 16. I could see them easily going on to the quarterfinals. No. Yeah. Quarterfinals. So we have Olympia from Honduras. Atletico Ottawa is owned by Atletico Madrid. Henry. So Olympia, let's see where they go. Who are they taking on here in round one? They did. So B7. So they take on Club America. So whoever wins that match between Olympia or Club America will take on either Philadelphia Union or Defense Force FC in the round of 16. So only a handful of teams left here for the draw. Next up is Forge FC. Who will they take on? So, Kevin, back to you for the Canadian League with Forge FC. Could they give LAFC, Tigres, or Vancouver Whitecaps a run for their money? Could they upset any of those clubs? I think this is a sucky draw for Forge. I don't remember what the old format was, Captain. Last year. It's a B9. They take on Tigres. So whoever wins that match between Tigres and Forge will take on Cincinnati or O&M. Can I have some Lexi's energy? I wish I had some of it too. All right, here we go. Second to last team, Cartagenas. They either get Vancouver Whitecaps or LAFC here in this round one. I think you might be right, Gracie. The old format just had 16 teams. Yeah, it's just more and more teams each year, right? Just like the World Cup this year. So B11. Cartagenas will take on Vancouver Whitecaps. Whoever wins that match will move on to play Seattle Sounders. Okay, Angus. Okay, I'm not sure. So the last team here will take on LAFC, and whoever wins this match between LAFC and España will take on Alajuelense there in the round of 16. So that is our full official draw there. Let's see if I can get this, if it brings it up. No, it does not all the way. So here is the final draw here. Can you lend us some snow? You can have all of the snow. It is getting, Angus, I don't know if you've been getting any snow yet, but like tomorrow and then like through the weekend, it's supposed to snow a bunch where I'm at, and I'm not ready for it. So they played in the 2023. Okay. So here's what it looks like on the screen here. LAFC versus Sporting SM. Whoever wins that match takes on Mount Pleasant in the round of 16. Cruz Azul plays against Vancouver FC. Monterrey plays against. I've lost what the name of this team is. I'm terrible with names. LAFC and España. Whoever wins that match plays against Alajuelense. Nashville versus Ottawa. Whoever wins that goes on to take on Inter Miami in the round of 16. Then you have Club America against Olympia. Philadelphia versus Defense Force. Tigres versus Forge. FC Cincinnati versus O&M. And then Vancouver Whitecaps versus Cartagenas. Whoever wins that match will take on Seattle Sounders. So that is how it looks for our CONCACAF Champions Cup this year. I'm cheering for Nashville. That's who I'd like to see go through, but unfortunately, their round of 16 is against Inter Miami if they beat Ottawa. Henry, you haven't had it in 5 years. Wow, you can have it all, man. I hate it. I know, right? Just what we wanted. Another Nashville Miami game. Kevin, you have snow. How much snow do you have, Kevin? Sounds like can't find Mount Pleasant. Sounds like a team in a town in Florida. Hey, what's up, William? How are you? Hey, I would like to see that. I would like to see I would love for as I'm trying to say it, yes, I would love another MLS team to win it. Yeah, because Cruz Azul won it this last time. So, oh, not a lot. It really is, Gracie. That is turning into a rivalry. Oh, I know, Henry. This weekend, this weekend, this weekend, Cena's last match. How you feeling, man? I know my brother-in-law's feeling it. He's not happy about it, you know. Captain, you think Miami needs to win it? They might. I mean, because the last time that an MLS team won it was back in 2022. Seattle Sounders won it. And before that, it was 2000 when the LA Galaxy won. So we need a dub for MLS. And right now it looks like so LA Galaxy have a pretty I I would say Galaxy have a uh pretty easy road to the quarterfinals with Sporting SM and Mount Pleasant. I would say that would be the easiest one. So I have no idea. Oh, Gunther. Well, Cena has Cena has to win that one, right? Not a fan of Gunther. So what's everyone feel about this draw? I know that you all are saying like, another Inter Miami, Nashville, some of these teams, playing against the same team as they did last season in round one. Um, but we only had 5 new teams. So I do think that they should make it a little bit more even. I think that there should be just as many MLS sides and Liga MX sides as the rest of them. I know that probably wouldn't look good, because MLS and Liga MX is probably a lot better than a lot of these teams. But I would like to see there be more, you know, more teams in the other nations. Well, I'm trying to look at the thing again here. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree too. I wish there was more non MLS and even Liga MX teams. Like, I'd like to see other ones in there. Yeah, that too, Gracie. Like, just put them all in, just put them all in pots, split it up into a couple different pots and just draw them. That don't give anybody a bye. Like, let's make it where there's no one gets a bye and everyone starts out in round one. Like, that's what we want to see. We don't want to see this like this team gets a bye, this team gets a bye. Like, come on. Yeah, Henry, I got a feeling that's how they'll do it. Like, because Cena will be passing the baton, or passing, you know, whatever title or whatever on to the next person. So I'm trying to think who I think has like I said, I think Galaxy have the easiest route to the quarterfinals from what I'm seeing here. Like, I would say my early predictions here, Pumas and San Diego, I think Pumas would beat them. Then I think LA Galaxy win that round one. I'm going to say Cruz Azul wins theirs. I would say Monterey win theirs. LAFC win theirs. I will say Nashville wins. Club America, Union, Tigres, and Cincinnati, and then the Whitecaps would move on. What's up, Bowski? How are you? Yeah, three Canadian sides. I'm excited for that for them too. I like I was talking earlier. I'm excited to see where the Canadian League goes from here. William, you're saying O&M are a good team. See if they can make it out. Who are they? They're taking on FC Cincinnati though in the first one. Yeah, I thought that was Angus. Yeah, I thought that was a really good production. I thought it was good. I thought it went well. And yeah, Gracie, unfortunately, I think in this round one, I'm not going to go with any upsets. Maybe San Diego over Pumas. Would you even call that an upset though? I mean, if Atletico Ottawa are that good, like if they could beat Nashville, that could be an upset. I don't know how good Olympia are. Could Forge upset Tigres? I mean, what are your thoughts? And I don't know anything about Cartagenas either. So I'm hoping also, speaking on this, hopefully I will be doing some watch-alongs for this. I would like to. Just depends on what the time is for those starts. Because I don't believe we really didn't do a lot of them last season. So hopefully we can do some more this year, and I would really like that. Yeah, Whitecaps versus Sounders. Yeah. Kevin, if Tigres players break both of their legs potentially, huh? Oh man. Today started the Messi Cup, and Inter Miami won 4-0 over. Really? Huh. Yeah, there'll be a lot in February. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, thanks, Gracie. So the Messi Cup is U16. Okay. Oh yeah, Angus, how was that atmosphere? Because these games are like, I feel like MLS sides don't really take these these tournaments serious. So like, how was the turnout for that for St. Louis? Yeah, I believe you're right, Gracie. They did upset in Canada. Yeah, who knows, Bowski? I don't know. Let's see. I don't think they have. So the round one. So the round one. So no, they shouldn't be blocked off, Bowski, because the final is in May. The final will be May 30th. So there shouldn't be any blocked off. I would hope not, because the World Cup starts the next month, right? June. It was one third full. It's just who will be, yeah. St. Louis versus yeah. So the early rounds, round one will be February 3rd through the 5th, 10th through the 12th, 17th through the 19th, and 24th through the 26th. So I don't believe that there is a schedule out yet. I would say that that's probably going to come at a later date, but we'll try to do a good bit. There's a lot of soccer next year. which I'm here for. I'm excited for the World Cup, MLS season. So there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, Bowski, that is a good point there. I mean, it just depends on where they get, because the second leg of the semifinals is May 5th and 7th, and then the final is on May 30th. So maybe they'll avoid some of that. And I forget how the so it's the highest ranked team, I believe, gets the home side. So hey, that's pretty cool, Gracie. Cartagenas versus LAFC. Will that be? Well, I'm guessing that's a Costa Rican side, right? Heck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they are in Costa. I knew that. Oh, that's pretty cool, William. Alrighty, so yeah, I think that's my take on it so far. I think that's where we're gonna leave it and end it. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Thank you all for hanging out. I don't really have any last words. So 58% of you are saying that an MLS side is going to win it. I would really love to see that. And I think that we're all saying that because Inter Miami, but I'm really up in the air about how Inter Miami will be next year, losing Alba, Busquets, uh, potentially Allende, potentially Suarez. We'll see. Oh, okay, Gracie. Yeah. So that makes sense. So we'll see where it ends up. I mean, I doubt that it ends up in at Lumen Field, and it could end up at BC Place. I don't know. I just don't know if it would end up at either one of those places. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's very exciting. But hey, thank you all so much. If you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. Even here before we leave, I would greatly appreciate it. But again, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Tuesday evening for the CONCACAF Champions Cup draw. And we will see you for the next live stream, which I don't think we're going to do any live streams this weekend, but we will sure. I think I'm going to take this weekend off, and then we will for sure be back next week. I'm going to look to see what's on the schedule for midweek games, Friday, Saturday. So make sure you stay tuned, stay in the Discord, or look out on the channel there, and I will put that stuff up there. But thank you all so much. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week, and we will see you all later.